The aircon normally stays on now and it goes into the warm aircon. So you dry out quite a bit. You dry out very quickly in the car as well as you're driving. Naturally driving a car dehydrates you.
I'm a sucker for hot drinks though. I'll find that I'm more kind of like I'm hitting Starbucks drive-throughs more than anything else. Having teas, yeah.
I only have coffee once a day. Really, I can't do more coffee.
I'm a major tea drinker.
Tea is good for you. Tea is good for you. It's an antioxidant, isn't it, tea?
Is it? No idea.
I think it is. I could be wrong, but I think it's an antioxidant, which is quite good for you as well.
No, so basically what we're trying to say, you know what I mean, is you need to kind of start living right.
You do. Because in the summer, I went to a funeral of a fellow driver who died of a heart attack. He was a heavy smoker. He ate all the wrong foods. He was warned time and time again by the doctors, stop smoking, eat healthily, exercise. Did he take the warnings? No. We went to his funeral. So that's it. You've got to, in the job we do, you've got to keep yourself healthy, because if you don't and you go, there's some drive. Remember that I told the story about this ages ago? I'll retell it now on YouTube, but I told it on the audio a long time ago about the driver I used to work with, and he would have McDonald's breakfast, McDonald's lunch and McDonald's tea every day. He'd work 6 days a week, and he'd have Maggie's breakfast, he'd have the burger, chicken nuggets, everything in McDonald's, and in the end he couldn't fit into his car. He couldn't actually fit. He drove a Mondeo, which is quite wide Mondeos. He couldn't fit into his Mondeo in the end. So what did he do? Did he pack the job in? No. What did he do? He bought a bus.
Oh, I thought you passed away.
No, he's still alive now.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, amazingly enough, he's still alive now. Yeah, but he bought a bus to fit in because he couldn't fit in his Mondeo anymore. But he lived in McDonald's, and he stopped when he first joined the company I was with at the time. He was like a skinny thing, and then when I left the company like 10 years later, he was like giant haystacks. He was huge. And just going to McDonald's. Of course, by then he was diabetic. He was on all kinds of medication for his heart. Everything was wrong. Blood pressure was massively high. That's another thing. Eat the wrong foods, up goes the blood pressure, higher and higher and higher. All the salt in the bad foods, and in the job, which can be stressful at times. Especially in the traffic, and currently with the road closures everywhere and motorway road closures everywhere. It does. It's not good. So eating healthily in this job is a must. Have to eat healthily. You can't not eat healthily and live properly.
All I say to you is get yourself out there, get yourself being a bit more active. We've got time as a taxi driver. We've got time. It's not all about the money all the time. Think about yourself.
And how many drivers say, yeah, I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. No, I'll start tomorrow. No, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start. I'll get myself really in shape. I'll start tomorrow. As we all know, tomorrow never comes.
Just take one.
Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
No, for good love.
Who sung that?
Someone who's got nothing to do with this podcast whatsoever, but hey ho, there we go. It's like a pop quiz now. So, enjoy yourselves out there. Get 1 hour a day. Just get yourself to a gym.
That 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's all you need. In fact, if you don't even want to go to a gym,
wow!
I know, wow! I know, write down and say that. Sorry, babes. If you don't want to go to a gym, right? 20-minute walk, just as good. Does the same thing. A 20-minute walk will do you an amazing amount of goodness.
The one thing we'll get round to about this job, probably further on down the line, it's going to be like mental health on this place. Listen, me as a taxi driver,
yes.
Mental health is a big thing. So try and make a start for yourself now, and just get yourself out there and keep active. And listen, we all know the job's hard. It can be hard, but
it can be. But again, it's if you've got the right frame of mind, it's not that difficult. I know rates of depression in the taxi trade can be really high at times, really high. Drivers can have depression, and I understand that, because you're always like your income's never guaranteed.
It's never. That's the worst thing about it. People think that they just jump onto the taxi game, that the streets are paved with gold and you're making money hand over fist. It's not true. You have to put the hours in, and the problem is sometimes we've both had days where
Nightmare times.
And when I say we both had days, I don't mean me and him are sort of like flat partners and like that. We don't share a flat.
People think we do.
We don't. I'm gonna have to sort of
Would you like to? Would you like to share a flat?
Well, share a flat with you. Pointless. You know nothing about Star Wars, sci-fi, superhero stuff. So you waste time living with you. No chance. So no, but we do get worried. We do hear it from other taxi drivers as well. Your mental health is a big part of it. So start to turn yourself around and start to think about it like this. The streets aren't paved with gold. Your life is more important. We're only here once. Go out, do something, be active, enjoy yourself a little bit more. When I say a little bit more, I don't mean go start banging yourself with alcohol or anything like that, you know what I mean? Or just go out, do something active, get yourself a bit more fitter, think about your wife and kids. If you've got wife and kids, just think about your partners in general. But start living a bit better. That's all we're trying to say. Trying to help you out. Don't want to listen to us? That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem.
Yeah, healthy eating very, very important in the taxi trade.
Oh,
like, there we go. That is the smoothie. The smoothies, yeah. And if you do smoke at the minute,
that book I said about it.
Killer.
Just think about that book. It's Alan Carr, The Quick and Easy Way to Quit Smoking.
But not Alan Carr, the unfunny comedian.
No, not Alan Carr, the comedian.
Not funny, is it? Do you know his dad was a footballer?
Really?
His dad played for Leeds, footballer, yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, Alan Carr. Yeah, I think his name was Alan Carr, wasn't it, as well?
I have no idea.
Alan Carr's dad was definitely a footballer. He really was. Things you find out looking at this.
Things you do.
You scroll through YouTube, you see our faces, you bang it on, and you find things out.
Now, one thing I want to bring up, I've brought this up over in the past couple of podcasts, is to basically say to people out there, in general, I'm going to talk to people who across the country listen to this or across the world, get yourself into the care game at this moment in time. There's a lot of places that need carers. And there's carers being kicked out of places, and there's care homes closing because they haven't got the funds. So at this moment in time, a lot of people are having to go into care and do it from home and go to these people at home. And with the winter coming up, it's important. Now, for the people in the Sefton area, in North Liverpool, or just in Liverpool in general, there's a company I want to name which is called Right at Home Sefton. They're looking for people at this moment in time. They have hours to suit, great shift patterns, great rates of pay at the same time. So if you want to give them a call, they're called Right at Home Sefton. They are on 01704 443 344, because I said it in some weird way on the last podcast, I believe. But so it's 01704 443 344. Or go to their website, which is www.rightathomesefton.co.uk/Sefton. Go to that one as well and speak to the staff there. Full training's given, and just think about people who have got loved ones that they can't reach, and they need carers to go and get to them. Please, if you want a different job opportunity, go into this trade. This is the most important one, to look after our loved ones. So that's what we'd like you to do as well. So Gary, next. I've just called Gary unaware. There we go. Doesn't know what to say.
Yeah.
You alright, love?
I'm alright, yeah. I was miles away then. I was thinking about something totally different. What are we doing this weekend?
What are we doing this weekend?
What I'll be doing this weekend? Are we going anywhere?
Well, no, me and the wife are actually going out this weekend. Oh, you and the
wife, not me and you then?
No, me and the wife are actually going out this weekend.
Oh, are you? Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, we're having a Saturday night out.
Ooh, where are you going?
Probably to Liverpool.
Into Liverpool.
It's Liverpool.
Are you going to get in a taxi, or are you going to go on the train?
Well, I'll probably get the train, mate.
Oh, depriving a driver of a fare.
No, I live right near the train station.
Oh, you do. They've but we get a taxi back or the last train home.
I'll get the last train home
Everyone gets the last train home, don't they?
before all the weirdos come out, and then I will get a taxi back from the train station.
Oh, there you go. So at least you're keeping the taxi trade informed.
Yeah, I'm going to go keep the taxi train informed. Yes, going well.
And they need you.
They do.
Well.
By the way, there's another thing as well. If you are in the Formby area and you watch this, get yourself to Village Phoenix taxis as well, because they're crying out for drivers at this moment in time. Local village firm, come and join. I'm sure you know they can do a nice settle agreement for you or something like that, you know what I mean? And there's also brand new cars that you can also rent off them as well. So it might be something to look into if you want to actually come and be on the dark side over here. Oh no, sorry, hang on, I'm not the dark side. You're the dark side because you work at Uber. Or
you can do
go
something else.
or go and work at Uber.
We get holiday pay, sick pay, and a pension. Hey, can't knock that, can you?
No, you can't.
How many companies offer sick pay, holiday pay, pension? None.
You mean taxi firms?
Yeah, taxi firms. Yeah. Taxi firms offer the holiday. Imagine going into any taxi operator in the country and going, "I'll come and work for you, but I want a holiday pay, sick pay. Give me a pension." They're gonna say, "There's the door. Off you go. See you later." Shut it on the way out. Never darken my doorstep ever again.
Whew. Can't get away from it. We can't.
Or you can pay upfront fees to start work. Even if you work or not, you're paying upfront fees. Upfront money. Paying money upfront with no guarantee of work.
So don't forget, folks. Keep
They're
on.
gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me even more, aren't they? All the taxi operators are going, "Please don't say that. Please come to us."
Can we just get something straight, okay? Remember that this is the L&G Taxi Podcast, okay?
Yeah.
This is not Gary's Love Fest. This is Gary, by the way. This is not Gary's Love Fest for Uber, but he does love Uber quite a bit.
5.5 years in, still going strong.
But only got a 4.9 rating on
4.99. 4.99 rating.
But
No,
it ain't 5-star though.
I lost me 5 stars.
Lost his 5-star. It was
So-
he was like suicidal.
I'm now going to do another 500 trips now to get that back up again. If no one rates me under 5 again, or under 4 again.
You're going into the Midlands in the next few weeks.
That's going to be fun and games.
That's gonna be fun and games.
Check out my podcast in the Midlands. Driving the Midlands on a Sefton plate, North Liverpool licensed driver, working the Midlands, perfectly legally. It's perfectly legal. See how we get on.
That's right, folks. The taxi driver's answer to James May is actually going into the Midlands to do his own Captain Boring
And it's
podcast.
all being filmed. You can
All
watch
by
it.
himself.
You can watch it. Yes, I'm going to do a 12 hours in the Midlands and healthy eating in the cab. You'll see what I eat in the cab. Not healthy, but I'll exercise in
He
between.
will be there with his turtleneck on. He'll be driving around in his white Toyota Corolla, and he will be smooth talking, like with his chocolatey voice, all you Midland customers. So, if you do get in Gary's,
Look out for me.
white Toyota Corolla, say hello to him, and give us a mention as well.